Good morning. This is June 21st of 2013, and we are going to be videoing a few of our young stock, and then we'll be in some of the babies, weanlings that we had this year, and then some of the horses that we have for sale. This group of horses right here are all of our stud colts. This is Lady of the Night's baby right there, the one out of the Night Rider mare that we have. This is an Ike baby right there, that Sora one. The Palomino is out of Elektra and Pontevilla. Of course, you can tell the Ike babies. The whiter one right there is out of Sassy. That one's out of Southern Belle. Can't remember who that one is. Of course, that's Ike's baby. This little red roan is out of Top Gun and Sally, Victoria's Secret's mother. Little red roan right there. This little one is out of Savannah, which is a Traveler mare, and Ike. This one right there is a Pirate mare and Ike. And these are all stud colts from last year. Got some really, really nice babies. A lot of really nice young stock. And of course our little mule that looks like he's got a sore foot that takes care of the coyotes in this field. Every one of these babies are very, very naturally gaited. And by naturally gaited, I mean they do not pace, have very, very nice square gaits. As you can see, all of them will foxtrot. And these are all the stud colts. We do not geld these until this fall. When they're about a year and a half is when we start deciding if we're going to keep any as stud prospects. This little one right here that I like so well, this Pirate one, and Ike is one that we may keep as maybe a replacement for Ike. This little red roan is really a nice stud colt. Natural foxtrot. Palomino is beautiful. Horse also. This little red round one right here and the white one, that is out of that Yankee's Mean Machine, the red roan that we have in Ike. These two geldings that are in this pasture right here are ones that we are, this one on the right hand side is out of the Southern Gentleman Stallion. We bought him when he was a year old. No, we bought him when he was a year and a half. He's had about 90 days training on him. We kicked him out to let him be a horse for a while, and we're getting ready to bring him in on Monday. This is a nice gelding. He goes back to the Yankees, the Yankee breeding. Very, very nice gaited forward type of moving gelding. This next one is, we call him Maverick, I believe, and he is out of the Yankees Mean Machine mare named Dusty that we have, and out of the High Roller C Stallion. This is a really, really nice little gelding. He's got a little beautiful head. Very, very nicely gaited. We have not started him. He is another one that we'll be bringing in July. This is going to be a smaller gelding. He's not going to be that big. He's maybe 14-3 hand. Nice. He's going to be nice though. Really nice. This mare that we're bringing out right now is Yankee Panky. She's a Yankee bred mare, and her little baby is out of the General Ike stud, the spotted stud that we have. It's going to be a nice baby. He's a little stud colt. That's good, Diane.
Okay.
Thank you. This next mare that we're bringing out is Perfection's Charming Lady. She is the mare that I showed in the two-year-old world at Ava. That one excellent little mare. This little stud colt is out of the Southern Gentleman stud that we bred her to. Beautiful little colt. Very, very gated. I believe he's going to be dark when he sheds off. This next mare, her name is Night Rider Show Out. She is out of the Night Rider stallion that we had. Beautiful little head, very, very nicely gated. This is out of the Blue Roan stud. I believe it's I think it's a filly. Nice baby. We bring these mares in every day and feed them, handle the babies. We've halter broke these babies. Bring them down to the mare barn and to the regular barn and socialize them. This next mare that we're bringing out is Regal Star. She is out of the Pirate. She's a Pirate mare. Pirate is a stallion that we had, chestnut stallion that we had. Johnny showed. This little filly is out of Ike. It's going to be a really, really nice little filly. This is the full sister to that little stud colt I just showed you over there at the Faulkner farm that we're talking about keeping as maybe replacement to Ike. But it's a beautiful little filly, very, very gated. This next mare is Night Rider's Lady of the Night. She is a Night Rider mare, and out of that Yankees Mean Machine mare that we had. This is a little filly that is out of the this mare and out of the Southern Gentleman horse, which is the big Palomino that we bred her to. This is a nice little filly, very nice little filly. Well, this is an awful nice mare, too. This group of horses right here, on the right is Ike. She's Purdy. She's a 3-year-old mare that we had some issues with, that we had to lay off her for 6 months. This little bay filly is out of the actually a full sister to the Victoria's Secret horse of mine. And this little filly on the left is just going to be a 2-year-old, and she is out of the Southern Gentleman horse also. We bought her as a weanling. This next mare that we're bringing out, her name is Elektra. She's one that we raised. She's out of a Night Rider, mare that we had, and out of that Gold Drum stallion that we had here for, 3 or 4 years. Nice mare. This is a really nice filly. This is out of Ike. Right now they're just all shedding to come out to the color that they're really going to be, which they sure do change a lot. This is a yearling filly. I didn't show you any of the yearling horses or fillies that I showed you the yearling stud colts. These are the yearling fillies. This black and white one right here is out of her mom is out of Night Rider, and her sire is out of Ike. This little filly over here, her mother is, can't remember which one it is, but of course it's out of Ike, the sorrel and white one there. I'll have to think about that for a minute. This little buckskin is out of a spotted mare that is out of Ike, that we have, and out of the Panchavia stallion. This little buckskin. This little chocolate color smoky black filly is out of my horse Ritzy, which was out of Ike, and out of the Southern Gentleman's stallion. These are all really, really nice fillies. This one is going to be really gaited. Big run and walk, this little black one here. This little buckskin's beautiful. She's out of the black and white mare we have that's called Command. This is a mare that we call Ice. She's also a Night Rider mare. Little baby's out of a Blue Roan stallion. No, that's out of Ike, isn't it? He's actually going to be a Blue Roan. You sure can't tell it now. The mom's a Blue Roan, but he is going to be a Blue Roan. He's actually out of Ike and out of Ice, which is a Night Rider mare. She actually is a Blue Roan mare. It's hard to tell right now because she's dark again, but this is one of the ones I was telling you about, Andy. We've had this cross several times. It's fantastic. The one that she had last year was actually a Blue Roan filly. I mean, a stud colt. That was a full sister. A 2-year-old that we had was also a Blue Roan. You know, these Blue Roans change so much. They're black in the winter, and then they lighten up to a silver in the spring. Then they get dark again, and then they lighten up again in the fall. It's very interesting. That little gray mare right there is out of a Night Rider. It's out of Lacey and a Night Rider horse. She's a 3-year-old. This next one we have is out of Pearl, which goes back to the Yankees Mean Machine mare. She's a Yankees Mean Machine mare that we had. This is going to be a Blue Roan. This is a filly. She's already started to shut off. So far, everything we've ever had out of this Pearl, besides that spotted one you saw in the stud colt pasture, has been roans, whether it was a red roan, Blue Roan. This is out of a Blue Roan stallion that we call Yankee. Andy, to be honest with you, I was thinking that this was a little stud colt, but it is a filly. This little spot over on here, this is a yearling filly. She is out of Southern Belle, which is a Blue Roan that goes back to the Jetski Strutter horse that we had, and out of Ike. It's going to be a really nice filly. This little sorrel filly is out of Precious, which goes back to the Mary Boy Sensation, a mare that we've had for other called Precious, and of course out of Ike. The baby was just gating and I just missed it, so. It's already 90 degrees out, I think, this morning. It's only 9:30. This next mare that I will be showing you, she's at Gold Society. She is out of the Night Rider stallion that we had. And this little stud colt is out of Ike. Nice little stud colt. He's really, really gated. He's really, really stocky. This has been a really good mare for us. This is actually the mother of the Elektra mare, the Palomino mare that I showed you earlier. This next mare, her name is Little and Loud. We did not raise her. We bought her when she was like 3 or 4. She's out of a spotted stud. I can't remember really actually which one it is. This is a stud colt that's out of her and Ike. Beautiful little stud colt. He's pretty. This next mare that you'll be seeing, we call her Command. We raised her. She is out of the Yankee. Her mother was the Yankee Panky mare, which was, I believe, the first one that we brought out. And of course, her sire is Ike. Nice mare. This is a little filly that's out of the Blue Roan stallion that we call Yankee. This is a beautiful little filly. This black and white mare, we had an awesome ride, and she hurt herself in the field when she was 2.5, so we ended up just having to use her as a brood mare. This is also the mother of that little buckskin filly that's a year old that I showed you earlier in that next pasture. This mare right here, her name is Lacey. She's a Sundust mare. She's actually probably 20. I bought her when she was 4 months old. This little baby's out of Ike. I think it's only about maybe 3 weeks to maybe a month old, maybe. This was the last one that we had. This is a little filly too. This is actually the mother to that gray 3-year-old that I just showed you a few minutes ago. That was out of Lacey and Night Rider. This is a cute filly. Oh my gosh, I love to watch her play.
And she's got 2 colored eyes.
Oh, she does?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She's got a blue and a brown. I don't know if you can get it in the video.
She's got 2. She has a blue eye and a brown eye. And this is the babies that we had this year.